Aro. Alô, alô. Alô. Tô online. Ai, ai. Cadê? Bora começar. O que eu tenho que fazer? O que eu fiz? O que eu farei? Vá para a amba. Ali, bora. Vem. Ué, andando por aí. Ué. Já cacei o bicho, não cacei? Ué. Acho que aqui mesmo, né? É pro outro lado, nada a ver. É. Cadê? Cadê? Deixa eu ver o que a Juju me escreveu aqui, pera aí. Bom, vamos lá. Vai batendo nos bichos. Isso aqui é ódio. Vou lá não. Oxi.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Bios imperiais ali.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else. You you fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller?
O vendedor.
You're a long way from home, aren't you?
Coisa da geração em 6. Deixa eu comprar. A gente tá caro, hein? Vou comprar 2 desse.
There you are.
Uma super
You won't be
poção.
disappointed.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire over their 100 foot.
Os caras vão vender
You
informações.
seen them, didn't you?
Caguetas.
Sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think they was Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
But what do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pole.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Oxi.
Ever since the auditory, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Acabou, acabou, acabou. Tem um negócio ali, ó. Pera aí.
Ready, go?
É o seguinte, ó. Vou arrebentar isso aqui. Explosão! Sai, 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 sai! Fica bem distante. Que isso? Olha. Pensei que era um bicho.
More of my mother's men.
Já? Um bicho ali, ó. E tem outro aqui, ó. Opa! Tesourinho meu. Mais.
Don't get surrounded.
Eu peguei um, merda. Acabou. Vou pegar esse negocinho aqui. Acho que tem que entrar por aqui. Corre! Tem sangue.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are, and still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Cara.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
Fraquinho.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you? We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Fraquinho esses caras.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
Vixe.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Os caras tiveram nem chance. Tudo arrebentado. Ruim que no Chocobo a música fica alegre, né?
Approaching Mewin Bridge,
Olha lá, mesmo momento.
though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith. I can walk from here.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road. Snow.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back to our home.
Passage to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
Costa calada. Uma
Good
costa
girl.
que não fala.
Straight home now.
Deixa eu ver o que tem lá na costa calada. Caranguejo demônio. O cara tá lá longe, ó. Então chega lá e já arrebentaram. Falei. Tava carregando os golpes.
Come on.
Não tem nada aqui, opa.
Be safe.
Não tem nada aí, ó.
Run like the wind.
Ah, mano, é brincadeira isso aí.
Straight home now.
Vou usar isso aqui, cadê? Chocobo.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Vou enfrentar não.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Enfrentei porque eles apareceram do nada. Entrei aqui à toa, não tem nada.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy! Voice-ridden dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here.
More than enough room to sit in.
I'm the chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all. I said, where you filth? Back to your stall. Cut you down where you stand. Destroy it.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for. This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Not abandoned, then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Ué.
Or not.
Né.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
Vixe.
Blessing of the Phoenix. It
Ah,
can't be. I was there when you died.
é um dos começos nos guarda. O nome eu não lembro não.
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
We
can speak inside.
Mas eles não morreram não, só levaram um cacete. Então tá bom. Queimadura de 3º grau.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
You're telling me that's the Archduke's son?
What is it you require? As you wish, my lord. I will be here should you need aught else.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge, and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So wait. The bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Agora vai. Ué. Vá para a ponte. Bewitch. Ele vai abrir o...
We'll keep them from the bridge.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Achou cubos ali. Pessoalzinho.
Look at me sideways.
Come along now.
Bastards are looking.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Fraco.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame!
Tá bom.
For Azaria!
A Jujubinha aí, meu Deus, por quê?
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Bloody hell!
Reinforcements from the far bank.
Como assim que tá acontecendo?
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Espera aí, pequeno, que eu já respondo. Bom, enfim. Na história.
A noble stand, albeit a
Então,
misguided one.
Tu lembra... Qual é a última parte que tu lembra?
You have but proven
Acho que nenhuma, né? Do mal com sono.
that this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Ixi Maria, bicho é... Toma!
There's nowhere left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Toma!
You're finished.
Ele dando uns cacetes no menino, tinha uma mulher junto. Deixa eu ver. Os cacetes no menino. O Joshua?
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well.
É, então, o menino é o Joshua, né? Aí, eu acho que a última parte que tu viu mais ou menos é que o Joshua ele absorveu o do mal, que se chama Última, que era um roxo todo bugado. Tinha os braços bugados. Aí o Cid morreu também. O Cid era aquele cara que fumava, que era o galã. Ele morreu, ele tinha o golpe do raio. Aí depois disso passou 5 anos e ele, o Clive, tomou a identidade do Cid. Quem não conhecia o Cid, aliás, quem não conhecia nenhum dos dois, nem o Clive nem o Cid, pensa que o Clive é o Cid. Ele é o Cid agora. Aí passou 5 anos. As coisas não melhoraram muito não, porque o Império continua tomando conta. A mãe dele, que é a rainha, já teve um filho com um novo rei. O Joshua, ele tá vivo, só que ele tá desaparecido, né? Ele sobreviveu lá ao bagulho lá. Aí o Clive, ele tá tentando ajudar os portadores, né? Que eles ainda são escorraçados, mortos e danes. Todo mundo odeia eles. Aí eles foram parar aí nesse castelo destruído. Aí encontrar esse maluquinho aí, ó. Que ele é um dos guardas lá do começo do jogo que sai em dupla com o Clive, quando o Clive era novo ainda, pra uma missãozinha. Aí eles se reencontraram agora. Agora a missão do Clive é lutar contra o Império e a mãe dele, que ela manda matar todo mundo e dane-se. E ele tá bolado.
It is why he remains ever vigilant.
É.
Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter.
Mamãe sempre odiou ele. Ela amava o Joshua.
Display it and those who love
Amava, né?
will know
Gostava
where
do
your
Joshua.
loyalties lie.
Agora o Clive.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Eita, chifrão. Bom, a parte
How
que
accommodating. Do you really think they
o
believe we are
maromba lá
resilient?
que controla o
chance.
Icon Titã, ele destruiu o primeiro esconderijo, acho que tu viu, né? Ele já tem o segundo esconderijo, que é agora no meio do mar.
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. He means to string us up himself.
Eles foram atrás do tio dele. Eu não lembro se o tio dele apareceu antes, não.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit.
Um esconderijo no meio do mar pra
Why,
gente.
Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue.
Ele não acredita. No mato esconderijo. Eita.
You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil.
Tá vendo? Mas aí tem que ter mosquiteiro.
Thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open
Aí
the gates
a
of
nossa
hell,
alimentação
that thou
será
might see thy
apenas caldo
judgment.
verde. Feito das coisas que nós vamos plantar.
Bravo, uncle. You're still the finest Maddu in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
Ah, mas aí vai ter energia elétrica e água
I have
encanada.
a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
Ou será que é que nem Minecraft?
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous
Caramba, tu
preservation
comprou o
on an
caldo
empty
verde.
stomach. Go on, sit.
Eu comi aquele lá. É
See that you
gostosinho
use the
até.
good plates, Rutherford.
Aquele lá do potinho. Temos que viver da natureza. Nossa senhora. Viver
So
da
you
natureza
arrived
dá
late
tanto
to one of her
trabalho.
cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new
Não,
low.
pequeno, o teu é muito mais gostosinho.
Something has changed.
Eu
Quite
comprei
what,
mais
I
por
don't
causa do
know, but
potinho, bonitinho.
the
Só que
woman
aí
we
eu
knew
percebi
is
que eu
gone.
peguei lá o
A
quebrado.
monster sits in her
Que
place.
droga.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told
Quebrado
us.
do lado.
You have risked much for
Mas é da
Rosaria.
marca boa, é
The
daquela
nation will be
Swift.
forever in your debt.
Tem vários produtos lá no Atacadão. Tem vários tipos de carne.
It has been 20
Tem
years, Clive.
hambúrguer.
The nation your
Tem esses
father and your forefathers
congelados.
fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. Right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of
Muita
her
coisa,
cargo.
é.
She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. Besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
On your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
O bicho que o cara tem empalhado no.
The one thing I
sala
cannot
dele.
believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy. But now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
This will be fun. Olha isso. Ah, não é não. Eles não estão esconderijo ainda não. No meio do mar. Na beira do mar.
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that Lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Esse monstro.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, Let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
É. Mas depois eu posso ir ali também. Olha o esconderijo. Esconderijo.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Esconderijo. Ah, não, deixa eu ir aqui primeiro. Eu acho que minha popularidade, minha fama aumentou. Deixa eu ver o que ele tem aqui pra mim. Cacei os 3, ó. Sou brabo demais. Aí aqui é o meu...
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so.
Caramba.
You've already got that one.
Pô, preciso de 135. Esse último é o que? Aumentar renome. Caramba. Esse maluco aqui.
Clive!
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. That normally it only takes a couple of drinks to... Something's getting him down. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? But I'm thinking he might if we both...
Ok.
Fine.
Knew you'd...
But if he doesn't want to talk...
Alright. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. Wait a bit.
Tenho que ir na forja. As missões secundárias eu pulo um pouco os diálogos. Deixa eu falar aqui primeiro.
What's he got to do?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk.
Did you now?
Cara dele.
I told you not to stick your nose in my business.
Clive just wants to help, innit? Talk to him. You never know, you might... Please, mate.
It's not the sort of thing you bother people.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Made my stuff look like every... I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now there. You got what you came for.
All right.
Só porque tem outros artesões melhores. Aí fica triste. Triste.
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Didn't think anything could rattle him.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Something tells me that if he has doubts...
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Assuming you're happy to...
Too bloody right.
Glad to hear it.
Caron. A velhinha, Caron. Ela mesmo. Vendedora.
Karen, Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way it turned, but it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned...
You don't know where we might find...
Like I said, don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out
I see.
He did tell me some. Apparently, his next commission's for a set
Par
of
de
griffin
grilo de
hide.
couro de grifo.
There's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on it. Now, where the bleeding hell was excited.
Thank you, Karen.
Mais
At least you would...
So, it sounds like going after...
I'll leave the hunting to you. While you get on with that, I'll...
Good idea.
Oxi.
I didn't take you for...
Oh, this? Well, it's Valis. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems as... Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has 'em all.
If it's my blessing.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid, but you're made of sterner stuff.
Something tells me...
Oh.
Fantastic!
So...
Pegar ingredientes pra comida.
It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the only problem is that while the recipe is a beast, no doubt, most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn.
Does the book say anything?
Well, only that the sweetest violets...
Roses. One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something.
Mais uma missão. Isso aqui. Vou fazer aqui. Tem um ali, ó. Ah, é o quadro de caça. Hipogrifo. B. Portão oeste de Caernarvon, Sunbreak. Ok. Acho que deve ser por aqui, né? Oeste. Portão oeste. Onde? Colinas. Portão fluvial, portão do Prado. Tá fechado ali. Nem mão sagrada, nem no dragão. Cadê? Portão oeste fica oeste, né? Por que um portão a leste se chamaria portão oeste? É? Caramba, não tô achando, mano. Isso aqui não é não. Não quero fazer isso primeiro, quero fazer isso daqui primeiro. Ala perdida Caernarvon. Portão oeste de Caernarvon, Sunbreak. Vale Norveste. Ou Norveste. Isso aqui tá pra cá? Isso aqui tá aqui? Capaz, hein? Acho que é ali mesmo. Portão do penitente. Botão não sei o que. Deve ser por aqui, hein? Vou lá, vou lá, vou lá. Muitos portões. Eu fico perdido. Acho que é por cima que tem que ir, né? É. Deixa eu ver se é pra cá. Ali. Diz Norvé, né? Deve ser isso mesmo. Vamos lá. Por cima. Do nada. E fica engraçada a carinha aqui no negócio. Também que agora eu posso chamar um Chocobo.
Good girl.
Vai bem mais rápido. Estou inocente. Eu não quero lutar não. Vocês estão muito fracos. Tchan, 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 tchan. Tchan, tchan, tchan.
Time to fight.
Tchan, 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 tchan. Aquele é um hipogrifo? Não. Se eu fosse um hipogrifo, onde eu estaria? Tem um buraco ali, ó. Será que pode estar lá? Vamos ver.
No holding back.
São uns lupinos velho aqui, ó. Deixa eu meter o cacete, vai. Eles estão querendo apanhar? Então pera aí. Pronto. Caramba, eu só queria achar o bicho. Mas eu não sei onde tá. Será que é esse? Mas não é o oeste? O oeste fica pra cá. É. Eu acho que eu não sei. Onde é que tá? Aqui eu já olhei, ó. Não tem nada a ver isso aqui. Ou tem? Acho que não tem, não. Ponte Bewitch, Pier, Arcada, Penhasco da PQP, Aqueduto, Catarata, Abadia, Lago Leste, Bosque Sombrio, Três Juncos. É aqui mesmo. Eu tô ficando. Isso aqui. Eu já olhei lá. E o que tá marcando? Se eu já olhei. Sei lá. Esse portão leva pra onde? Não sei, vou lá olhar, vai. Vamos lá, vamos lá. Acelera.
This won't be easy.
Vou ignorar que aqui os bichos estão muito fracos. Também com uma luta besta. Só que eu sou um aventureiro perdido, né?
Time to fight.
Tá fechado, ó. Ele
Griffiths
podia...
don't exactly make for easy prey.
Olha aí, ó.
Let's hope our
É
craftsman hasn't
aqui, ó.
bitten off more than he can chew.
Ele comentou do grifo, ó. Deve ser por aqui, então. Olha lá.
Straight home now.
É agora. Ah! Ele tava escondidinho, ó. Esse bicho aí não vai ser muito fácil, não, eu acho. Geralmente os grifos eles são meio chatos de matar.
Yeah, the work will have to wait.
Vogel, look sharp.
Tá que pariu! Peguei. Caiu, caiu, caiu.
Nice try. Too slow. Nice try.
Toma! Lascou. Caraca. Isso aí tava brabo, hein?
Something there, boy.
Tem um cara.
Could that be our man?
Eu fiquei com a vida vermelha. Quase falecendo.
You all right?
Dá uma puladinha.
That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille.
É o Camil, ó.
I'm a lowly leather
Ele é
worker.
um
If you
tempero,
can-
né?
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember
Tempero
selling
não,
to
o
a merchant by
arroz.
the name of Karen?
Tempero.
She's bought a cuirass from me
Acho
after
que
I
tem
lost my
tempero também.
buyer. Quite taken with my work. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a... She sent...
It's not her who sent.
Isso tudo pra pegar uma armadura. Pro cara fazer igual.
Well,
You should be.
These blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a and I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting. I dearly love. Actually,
What is it?
mas não, é assim.
same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds,
You sure?
well, and thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide. Short of showing him how to make the.
In that case,
I'd be much obliged. Right. You send your blacks.
will do.
É que esse cara era um mercador, mas ele descobriu um talento pra ferraria.
Sweet and Blackthorn's move.
Levei cacetes. Agora vamos lá pro outro fazer outra missão. O que tem de bom pra vender aqui?
How do?
Quem que fala assim?
Take care out there, eh?
Thank you for sticking with us.
Can't exactly leave old Martha in the lurch.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other, don't we?
Unwanted violets.
Violetas inusitadas.
Boy, I haven't heard you're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer. And there was a war, and even if they were, you wouldn't find
cara dele.
anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live?
I dare say they do.
Thank you.
Lá vou eu atrás dos escorpiões. Eita saco, hein? Deixa eu ver como é que eu chego lá. Ó, mó rolê, mano. Fazer o que, né? Deixa eu atravessar a ponte aqui. É isso mesmo.
Stay sharp.
Don't you go causing any trouble now.
Pô, eu tô ferrado, ó. Achou que já tava a pampa. Tô a pampa de morrer.
I needed that.
Dá uma poçãozinha, vai. Vou chamar meu Chocobo aqui, pera aí. Pra ele me ajudar. Vamos, Chocobo. Vamos lá. Acho que não é pra cá não, hein. Ué, não é pra cá sim. Para em nome da lei.
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against.
Foi uma luta de merda? Foi, mas pelo menos matei. E não avancei a experiência, que coisa maravilhosa.
I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad.
É muito maravilhoso. Agora é só entregar as coisas. Violeta inusitada, é rabo de escorpião. Isso é cada um. Aí, meu querido.
Did you find?
Encontrei, tá aqui, ó.
I didn't.
Marvelous. Let's see.
You wouldn't be wrong.
Into the pot it goes.
Ixi, Maria, coragem de comer essa comida com rabo de escorpião. Credo.
I present Chance's Stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscure. Grab a spoon, Sid.
I'm not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once.
Esse cara vai morrer com isso aí.
Odin's teeth. What assault on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine. I must share this gift. I won't rest a single mouthful. And Molly...
É tão ruim que é bom. Aumenta a defesa em 30. Coisa boa, hein? Opa. Chegou logo aqui. Cadê? Aumenta o ataque. O dano em 10%. Laceração. Qual que é a laceração? Ah, é o do Raw. Eu gosto mais da chama ascendente. Vamos pôr isso aqui, cadê? Chifre de touro. Cadê o que eu acabei de ganhar? Aqui, ó.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
And with a bit of luck. How'd it go, Clyde? Did you find it?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this.
Couro tarado. Couro tratado.
You joke.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He good few times too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used. Oh, this is...
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Here, Clive.
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name turns out he's from Tabor. And again, but our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of...
Then we better keep this close.
Listen, sort still.
That was the idea. Clive's idea. Anyway, he did much.
It's good to have you back, Black.
Just don't expect me to go turning out what... There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker will have no... Anyway, enough nattering.
Looks like we won't be needing...
As if there was a better... I wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one's... Right, now that's sorted. Thanks, Clive.
Fico contente. Cinto matador de dragão. Isso é bom ou ruim? Deve ser bom, né? Vamos ver. Esquema do nosso projeto de criação no martelo preto. Vamos ver.
Back, are ya? What do you want?
Uma espada nova não tem. Cadê o cinto do mata? É bom mesmo, só falta o tal do Electrum. O que é um Electrum?
Bring me the materials, and I'll think about it.
Podia conseguir ver, né? Braceletes também, ó. Interessante.
That it? Fine.
Como eu consigo Electrum? O jogo podia me dizer, né? Fiquei preso na madeira. Pula. 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 Olha, todo feliz, ó. Andando pela escuridão.
Part of me thought Drake's head might be the last crystal we ever cracked.
Deixa eu ver se tem algum bicho novo aqui. Claro que não. O que esse bicho... O que essas coisas aqui? Quero saber não. De aventura de néctar não.
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts?
Olha aí.
You earned this.
Bobina com essa mecânica. Uma rosa é uma rosa.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Isso aqui tem missãozinha no mundo. Não tem novidade. É só que é só eu olhar no mapa, né? Mas tá bom. Deixa ele achar que tem uma serventia no mundo.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the Orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago, in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether, and with the Blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drostanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drek's breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
Typical nobles.
It will be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill, when you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drek's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox, the man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
Caramba, mó longeão vai agora. Na Ilha de Ferro. A Ilha de Ferro de Game of Thrones.
Useful trick. Freezing and throwing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
Eu até queria ler os livros de novo, mas eu vou esperar se o autor vai lançar o último livro. Se ele não lançar, eu não vou ler não. Pra quê? Porque eu lembro que a única vez que eu li foi meio que correndo. Eu tava competindo com o meu colega. Quem acabava primeiro. Só que ele parou de ler. Aí eu continuei.
The Iron Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
Drake's breath.
Bafo do dragão.
Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
All right. Let's go.
Fogo e gelo. Ixi, agora eles estão pegando a história mesmo. Descarado.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironbloods.
Eu quero voltar.
As was I. For
Bora
13
então.
years, this rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well. This path was
Tamanho desse
abandoned
negócio.
after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut.
Éter.
They're all Akashic.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as this before. And the only way past them is through them.
A filha da mãe. Que loucura! Se eu assistir mais o The Walking Dead, eu assisti mais um só. Que eu acho que eu tô mal acostumado com Lost, porque Lost todo episódio era um segredo. É tipo o João Kleber, um segredo. Esse daí não tem muito segredo não. Meio que tá uma novelinha, né? Mas ai, minha mulher me ama, minha mulher não me ama. Agora vamos ter um filho, é meu, não é meu. O ratinho não tava nessa época, né? De quem é esse menino? Você quer essa criança? Eu vou pegar os pequenos primeiro. A filha da mãe. Toma! Toma!
Arboretum is just up ahead.
A criança vive. Credo. Matam a criança. Dão para o zumbi comer. O alento do vento. Ratinho. Fazer um teste de DNA. Já pensou? Eu não duvido nada. Do jeito que qual o nome dele? Cria. Eu ia falar Cris, né? Cris. Eu esqueci o nome do personagem principal já. Oh, Deus.
Wait.
Do jeito que ele é trouxa, era capaz que ele fosse gastar os últimos recursos fazer um teste de DNA. Rick, muito obrigado. Mas vou lá me aventurar na cidade pra pegar um teste de DNA. Ué, Morbol? E tá brabo? Está brabo.
Don't breathe it in.
Tô tentando. Pega! Cai! Tome! Nossa senhora! É muita porrada sem parar. E diz aos quatro cantos que ela não é dele, mas é como se fosse. Caraca, é pior ainda. É pior ainda então. Mas, não, eu sei que essa filha aí não é minha, mas é como se fosse. Aí o outro cara lá que é o pai, oh, é isso mesmo, é sua mesmo. É isso aí, é isso aí. Isso é verdade. Mas né? Fica uma situação meio estranha quando o pai de verdade tá ali do lado. Ó. Ali. Eu falo todo dia com ele. Ó.
It's like a furnace in here.
We're inside the
É
volcano.
lava, é lava?
You
É
get used
muita
to the
lava.
heat, though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
Estou levando muitos cacetes.
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
É lá, viu? Filho da mãe! Toma! Cadê os bichos? Vamos ali, ó. Foi no errado, mas tá bom. Pra que lado que é mesmo? Tô meio perdido agora, gente. Acho que é pra cá? Vai pra lá. Não, pera aí. Não, é pra lá. É muito cacete, a gente fica perdido. Tá quase morrendo, mas eu não vou usar a poção. Se eu achar mais uma poção... Acho que eu vou ter que usar, hein. Mata esses granados. Tome. Apanhou o bichinho, viu? E eu usei o poção, né? Fazer o quê?
Fuck. Is there no other way across?
É muito fogo. Muito cacete, muito fogo. Ela vai usar os poderes de gelo dela.
Quickly, before it melts.
This is going to be close. Come on!
Let's not do that again.
No. Let's not.
Não tem ninguém morando aí nessa ilha, não. É só bicho. É um inimigo aquele ali?
Perhaps not alone, but in numbers like
Já comecei errando uma merda aqui. Agora o bicho vai pegar. Sai. Sobrevivi, ó. Que alegria. Vai pra cá mesmo? Eu vim lá da ponte quente, né? Cadê a ponte quente? Isso daqui, né? Ah não, é do outro lado que eu vim. É ali mesmo. Enchi minha vida, tá vendo? De vez em quando sai umas bolinhas de vida quando arrebenta os Neglas.
We're nearly at the oratory.
Aí, achei uma super potions.
What the hell is that?
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly.
O bicho não morre não. Quero ver se não vai morrer agora. Aí. Que diabo de bicho é esse, meu Jesus? Uma meleca gigante que tem uma vida da bexiga. Cruzes credes. Não, mais um daqueles bichos lá, só que mais brabo.
But they never leave the lava.
If I didn't know better,
Pô, suando, ó.
this volcano was about to erupt.
Ixi, Maria, que tristeza. Que situação.
Why attack us then? They're peaceful creatures.
Then this one must be the exception.
Pum, caiu. Agora é hora de porrada.
What's it doing?
Nothing good, I'll wager.
Meu Jesus. Segura! Nossa senhora. Não sei como ele morreu, mas ele morreu. Bom, na verdade eu sei, né? Pode não parecer, mas eu uso os golpes querendo. O que eu não consigo fazer querendo é desviar na hora certa. De resto. É muita emoção essas lutas aqui.
The gate to the inner chambers is just up there. Then we make for the sanctuary. I need to finish this before the heat finishes me.
Ele deve estar se sentindo normal, porque ele é do fogo, ela que é do gelo.
We'll enter the Comric by the Handmaiden's living quarters. It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
Deixa eu acabar essa ceninha que aí eu termino a live. Eu ter terminado antes, né? Ah, mas é pouquinho, ó. A escada. Vamos subir ou não subir? Sobe ou não sobe? Caraca, esses povos aí devem ser parentes de Jujuba. Porque eles estão dentro do vulcão e estão de casaco, ó.
Lady Marley. It's me.
By the mother. Jill, it can't be.
It is, my lady.
We cannot talk here. Come with me.
Oxi. Só tem mulher aí, é?
I'm so glad you're safe.
And I you.
Why ever would you risk coming back? Are you a fool, girl? Or have you grown tired of your freedom already?
Forgive me, my lady. But I had to come back. There are things I left undone. Tell me, where is the Patriarch?
At this hour, he'll be in the Comric, giving thanks.
You mean... Oh, fiend! Clive, we have to get to the sanctuary. Now.
safety, Marley. You must flee this place, gather your things, and go.
And
now
go.
listen here, Jill.
We have company.
This way. Follow this passage. It leads straight to the Comric. Go on, stop dawdling. Thank you. You were always so kind to me.
Que essa minazinha, ela ficou presa. Ficou presa um tempo aí nesse lugar. E o manda-chuva daí controlava ela.
You deserve better than this. A long and happy life, promise me. I'll live if you promise to do the same.
Pronto. Amanhã eu continuo.
We're nearly at the
O
Comric.
bagulho tá brabo. Salvar. Pimba. Então beijo, Jujubinha. Ai, meu terreno. Por quê? Hélia. Sendo Hélia. Então beijitos. Até amanhã, Jujubinha.